MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the National League Division Series between the Washington Nationals and the Cincinnati Reds. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
It's been a good series so far as these two teams have split the first two games. So essentially this makes this a three-game series. That means this game is huge. It's a lot easier playing knowing you're one win away from moving on as opposed to one loss from packing it up and heading home.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Sean Manaea gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have two or three of his four pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Trevor Story.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
First pitch, 7:07.
Strike two as the fastball is let go. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Not a bad night to bring the parka along. 54 degrees at game time. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with two strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home. Grounded weakly toward third. He's got to hurry. And there's one gone to begin the evening.
Batting second, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. His career numbers against Manaea. He's had success, 6 for 14. 2 of those hits were for home runs. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope, that's the ball.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here it comes. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Trout at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Hot shot down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. A windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
The 2-1 home. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nationals gone in order. Now it'll be the Reds' turn. No score. Jose Barrios will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good, and when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Pitch on the way. Mike Trout is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Is a fastball taken high for a ball. A bouncer to the left side, and Trout has himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit, and it makes for a good start to the inning for Cincinnati.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Leadoff single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Trout gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
From the stretch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, that it just comes in out of the zone. You can command that with movement. It's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. High fly ball out to deep right field. Betts looking up, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second home run of the series, and it's given Cincinnati a 2-0 lead.
way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Batting third, the first baseman, Ryan.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he missed with the slurve, so it goes to 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Now the 2-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Base is empty here with nobody out. Full count now, 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. The next 3-2. This is on the ground over to first. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. And now pitch on the way. In there at the knees, strike one. Still only one out in the inning.
That on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And there's ball 2 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The windup and the 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Marte is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
2 out, nobody on. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. But the Reds do push across a couple on this two-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. 2-0 Cincinnati. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up Joey Gallo.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball inside.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Pitch on the way.
Well, two straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
The 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Stepping in now, Austin Meadows. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Here comes the 0-1.
Get down 1-1.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
That is good.
And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. And now for Washington, Brian Anderson. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Anderson playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Marte gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Reds 2 and the Nationals nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Ball and a strike.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
This is skied out toward right. Betts on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The shortstop, DJ LeMahieu.
In now for the Reds, DJ LeMahieu. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
One out, nobody on. 1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly, and there are two away now.
Batting it, the catcher, Salvador Perez.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Meadows makes the catch for route number 3. Reds are down in order. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Striding in now for the Nats, JT Realmuto. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And, oh, he thought he'd work the walk, but it's a called strike 2 now.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Stanton has a read on it. 1 down.
Batting it, the second baseman, number 8.
Settling in now, Brandon Lau, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. 1-1. Strike two, swinging.
The count is 1-2.
Nationals have yet to crack the hit column thus far. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
To the plate now, Jose Barrios. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Count now a ball and a strike. Fouled away. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bottom of the third now, and next will be the pitcher, Sean Manaea.
The pitcher, Sean Manaea.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss on the slurve. Strike 1. One and one.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
One and two, the count to the Reds pitcher. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Back to the top of the order now, and that brings up Mike Trout. Here comes the first pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. Around first, Trout on his way to second now. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Anthony Rendon. And remember, he hit that two-run homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch on its way. The 1-0.
Hey.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
First baseman, Red Ryan.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Bryant. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. On the ground to third. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati. They're up 2-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
I got kept 1-2.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
The 2-1 home. Hit hard to the right. Foul. The 2-2. Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. Brantley going back. Gone! A solo home run there for Mookie. His 2nd home run of the series, and the Nationals are on the board, trailing 2-1 now.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Marte has it. On to first, and there are 2 down.
The batter, the left fielder, Joey Gallo.
So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. Here's the first pitch to him.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and Austin Meadows will be the next to bat. He waits. Now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
2 out with the man at first. And he comes back with 1 in there for a high strike. Meadows swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". This is his 2nd year as a major leaguer. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Nats draw just a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Reds 2 and the Nats 1. And back in Cincinnati as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside with that slurve of his 1 ball, no strikes. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Off the plate, ball 1.
The 1-0. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hitting.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Two and 0 to Brantley. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. 3-0 now.
And remember here, there's an open base at first, so a walk is not the worst thing that could happen right here.
Here it is, the 3-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hit out towards second, right to him. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Striding in once again, DJ LeMahieu. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. A man at third with one away. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Now in the box, Salvador Perez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full. It's the Reds 4 and the Nats 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Leading off with the Nationals.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Brian Anderson.
Here's the first pitch to him. Brian Anderson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now the 1-0. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and you swing at a pitch that bad? Not good.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the 5th.
Well, that's what's difficult about pitching. You have a guy that's up there swinging. The pitch before this takes a big swing and almost falls down, and then he shortens it up and hits a base hit right on the next pitch.
Yeah, Dan, that's what we call the old bait and switch right there. Try to go deep, count leverage, get to 2 strikes, shorten up, and do your job.
At the plate, JT Realmuto. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Fouled off. The next 0-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Now batter.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
At the plate now, Brandon Lau. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the belt, the pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The pitcher, number 17, Jose Barrios.
Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Jose Barrios. From the stretch. And the pitcher will indeed try and move his runners as he gets this one down. Marte for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Sean Manaea, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Now here's the pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. And that's the first out.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Mike Trout. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The first baseman, number 6.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Stepping up to the plate, Anthony Rendon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
First pitch coming, here it is. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He's running. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Betts. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Ryan Harper is given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. 2 runners in scoring position to deal with.
Harper.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he takes a called strike 1. From the stretch. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. So add 1 more on the sac fly, as that'll make this a 5-1 game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. First delivery to him on the way.
No, inside.
Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
From the stretch. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Now the 2-1. Fouled away. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
You can't teach that, Matty. The ability for a right-handed hitter to shoot a ball through the 3-4 hole, unmatched.
into the box now, Ketel Marte, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that'll plate run number 6. It's now a 6-1 ball game.
Number 23.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, D-Roy. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Here's Michael Brantley. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Outside, 3-0 now.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Two down, runners at first and second. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
He's set. Here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Looking to minimize the damage here. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 5 innings complete. It's the Reds 6 and the Nats 1. Trevor Story steps in now, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Brantley going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Digging in once again, Mookie Betts. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in, Jose Abreu. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch on its way. And now our right-handers begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball, that's out.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Swinging a soft liner. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
Gallo.
So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. It was a walk in his last trip. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Stanton looking up. Gone! Joey Gallo with a 2-run shot. His first homer here in the series. And with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
So now to the plate, Austin Meadows. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well, as he's behind 0-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up at knots.
2 out, nobody on. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A bouncer to the left side, fielded by Rendon. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Reds 6 and the Nationals 3. So striding forward now, Salvador Perez. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Salvador Perez.
He's set, and the pitch.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
The 0-1 delivery.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Now another 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Yuli Gurriel will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15, Gurriel.
Hard on the ground towards short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Comes set with the 0-1. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. And indeed, he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. From the belt, the pitch.
That's the ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's outside.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything to hit in this at bat. Not much reason for it.
Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Reds leave 1. They still lead it 6-3. Adrian Hauser is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 38, Adrian Hauser.
New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, Brian Anderson. First pitch of the at-bat. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Here's a pop-up now. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
JT Realmuto, a hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Nobody out, runner on first. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. Trout has a read on it. He's got it one away.
The batter, number 8.
Stepping up now, Brandon Lau. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's outside.
Runners on first with one down. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Trout. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Ryan Parker.
Adam Eaton will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 2, Adam Eaton.
Lays off 1-0. Eaton playing here in his age 31 season. He was selected in the 19th round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
And Rendon will look this one in to retire the side. Nationals leave one. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Joe Jimenez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Joe Jimenez.
Last half of the seventh here, and into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Oh, and 1. Here it comes.
Nope.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. In there, 1-2 now.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Ball 2.
I got to count 2-2.
This is line to left. Gallo is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So coming to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. One out, nobody on. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man in. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get fouled. Another 2-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Fastball well outside.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ketel Marte. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Comes set and the 0-1. He swings and misses, throw down. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
This catcher has an elite arm. But when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
1 out and a runner on second base. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And that's going to be high 2-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Standing in, Michael Brantley. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for Cincinnati as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Pedro Strop has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
Ready to begin the 8th, and in to hit next the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story.
Trevor Story.
First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball inside.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. Stroke for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Now the 0-1. Fastball just missed above the zone. A runner at first with no outs here. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. From the stretch. The 1-0 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stanton on the run, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, Devo. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1-1. Popped him up. Rendon in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the center fielder, Austin Meadows.
Now at the plate, Austin Meadows. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball one.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Two 2-0 to the National center fielder.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Missed. 2-1. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
From the belt, the pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Brian Anderson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. The 1-1. And it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. 2-2. Here it is. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners, and the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Keone Kela is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 35, Keone Kela.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in as the veteran shortstop, DJ LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. There's the 2-1 home. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gallo has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, catcher, Salvador Perez.
Ready now, Salvador Perez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Ball, watch out.
And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 2-2 offering. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Gene Segura will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Gene Segura.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They still lead it 6-3. Sean Doolittle comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 63, Sean.
Ready for another shot now. JT Realmuto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Fly ball into straightaway left. Brantley is there, 1 away.
Now back, number 8.
Ready for another chance? Brandon Lau. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And he gets ahead 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Doolittle is playing here against his former employer. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Mitch Garver will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0. And right into the shift, but a foul ball, 1-1. Here's the pitch. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for the Nats. Washington, good night.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
Heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
And tonight's comes to an end. 6-3 the final. Cincinnati take a 2-1 advantage in this division series. Sean Manaea pitches well enough to get the W. Jose Barrios struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Nationals, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Great American Ballpark, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.